LCP Max, one-handed. We got some UMC Remington, some garbage ammo. See how it does. Not bad. Reliable so far. What's up, guys? Spin Firearms here, and ever since Ruger released this and I made videos on it, you guys wanted to see a full shooting review with the LCP Max with the Ruger ReadyDot that comes on it already installed. Now, for people who don't know what this is an LCP Max, everything the same. It even has an updated finish, but up top we have a metal optic meant for pocket carry still. And on top of that, that allows you to also use it appendix carry, 12-round mag. You have an awesome setup. Now, what's interesting about it is you do not need a battery for it because it uses this up top, this fiber optic system, but it does not work during nighttime. But during nighttime, you have a really bright fiber optic tritium sight that sits in there, so that thing glows super bright, and that now becomes your dot. As you can see it right through the window very easily. But during the daytime, you have that red dot. The brighter it is, the better the dot's going to be. Now, in this video, I'm going to show you guys shooting, up close and personal, my first shots with it. Trying to get used to it, because every time you switch from gun to gun to gun, you have to get used to it. And shooting pocket pistols isn't necessarily the easiest thing in the world, but it also does take some getting used to an optic this size. It is much smaller, has a much smaller window than, for instance, something like you see on my Hellcat 380 right here. But also, you notice the big difference in size between these two guns. This is more pocket oriented. This is more main carry, sometimes in the pocket. And that's what they look like side by side with an optic. And that's also why Ruger decided to do it like this. Look at that. That's crazy. They made it so it still fits in your pocket, still thinner than your typical Micro 9, and on top of that has an optic that won't get caught. For instance, picture trying to draw this. It's going to get caught on your pocket. Right here you have an angled optic, so when you draw, it just slides right off. And we've already done practicing with pocket draws with nothing in it, and it works flawlessly. On top of that, Hog Holsters will be releasing an edition of their Stash pocket holster, code SBN for 5% off, that covers up the optic in your pocket. And it's going to be absolutely sweet because you get the push-off tab, you get the thin Kydex, and it's super affordable, plus 5% off using code SBN. And it's going to go like this, basically, up and around your optic. Therefore, it's going to protect your fiber optic up top. So first off, I'll show you the first shots of me and my buddy. Here it is. What's up, guys? Spin Firearms here. The Ruger LCP Max, all new with the ReadyDot from Ruger as well. Does not need a battery, does not need to be adjusted. We're going to see how it runs with a bunch of different hollow points. Also, check out Arrowhead Tactical for the best gym shorts and sweatpants. I literally have a Ruger SR40C in the pocket, and nobody could even tell. Code SPN for 10% off. You can also put a belt in these as well as the gym shorts. Now, the only difference with this, other than the original LCP Max, is going to be that optic that comes with it. And it's a reflex sight, and on top of that, because it has no battery, the lower the light, the lower the dot you have. The more light you have, the brighter the dot you have. It's also a massive MOA. It's like 16 or 32 MOA, but this is a pocket pistol. You're not going to combat with this thing. You're defending your life and getting out of there. So let's see how it does with the Remington ammo. It's actually not too hard to find the dot on there, but at the same time, it does take some getting used to. Let's put some more rounds through it.
What's up, guys? We got Spin's new Ruger LCP Max here with the Ruger ReadyDot on it. Pretty crazy, cool looking little setup. Pretty interesting to have a dot in your pocket, but a lot of people are going to. A lot of people are going to 380. They want dots on everything now, so why not? But right now we're running some hollows through it. Running the Winchester Defenders here. Look like fantastic rounds here, 95 grains. But this is my first time shooting this with this setup, so let's see how it runs. I should probably get the mag in all the way first, huh? You do find that dot it does come up pretty good.
Yeah, it's not bad at all.
Okay. Slide stop there. Nice shooting gun though. And that dot, for not having to sight it in, it's on.
Now, while shooting, I noticed the recoil is actually very minimal on these guns. You just have to train with them. We shot hollow points the whole entire time. We went through about 200 rounds 100 a Remington UMC, and a couple other brands. One I think was Winchester Defenders, you'll see it in the video, and everything ran. So the reason why I bought this ammo right here is because it's absolute garbage. And if garbage can run through the LCP Max, that's a good thing. On top of that though, this is the stuff a lot of people are gonna pick up, because it's what you're gonna find at your local gun stores, your local big box stores. Same with this bullcrap Remington ammo we have on the ground right there. People are gonna say, oh, 100 for $60, that's a great deal. No, it's not. It's garbage. Get double tap Underwood Extreme Defenders and so on. And they even called it the Defender. Trust me, these ain't no Underwood Extreme Defenders. Let's see how it does. So far, so good. And you notice it's not that bright out, but you can still see the dot just fine. So, see how it does. I didn't shoot that well that time. I don't know what's going on with that.
Ammo, man.
Load some more up and keep running it.
It's that Winchester Defender.
Yeah, blame the ammo. That's the cheap ammo. All right, right now I'm just going to show you what it looks like recoil-wise, two-handed, and then one-hand. The only concern I have about this gun so far is going to be if these screws come undone. Just like any other optic, it's mounted down with screws. So if they become loose, it's a small gun, it's a light gun. And when you're shooting hollows a lot, which we are, most people won't be shooting hollows, but when you're shooting more powerful rounds, they could become loose. That's the only thing. So far, it's fine. This thing is locked on, so I'm sure it's Loctited down and everything. Let's just do a couple two-handed, then a couple one-handed on paper. One hand, and those are hollows. This is all defensive rounds. It's flat. Yep. It's flat. Yes, no comp needed, nothing.
It's been running just smooth, too.
This is a great pocket gun, like just coming right out of the pocket. It's sweet. I mean, it's on a walk. Doesn't get caught up on anything. It slides right off of it, right off the back, off the optic, and you're good. So when Hog Holsters releases that pocket holster for this thing, we'll do some pocket draw testing and stuff like that. So yeah, I like it. Like I said, the whole time, shooting hollow points, not a single issue. I've also ran Underwood Extreme Defenders out of this LCP Max, but not this one. This one, though, has ran Fort Scott Munition Tumble Upon Impact rounds, which are a great defensive round in 380. Also, double tap 380 rounds. We ran 10 rounds through that as well. So everything this gun has been put through, it's ran, except for Underwood Extreme Defenders that we have not attempted yet. But like I said, it ran in my carry one. Now, I think this is a great option for people who want something super affordable that comes with an optic. You can find these nowadays for $230, but they're not optics ready. This, you can get optics ready. Now, the one thing I will mention, as you guys will see, I'm going to show you shooting at distance in a second here, but the one thing I will mention is you always got to watch your screws. That's with any optic. It can shift, especially a smaller, lighter gun is going to have more recoil, more power going back at it, more, forces trying to knock these screws undone. So always keep an eye on your screws, but if they do come loose, throw some new Loctite on them, then just center it and you're good to go. Clamp down on it. So here's shooting at distance. This thing's a beast.
The slide stop on there.
Yep, flat.
Nice shooting gun. Getting a little dark out here. Getting a little cold out. Damn, that swan almost is. It's a big bird flew over, kind of freaked me out there for a second.
Get it with the LCP. LCP.
Yeah, it's great. It's an accurate gun.
So as you saw right there, we ran 150 rounds of hollows. Some off camera, mostly on camera. We used bullcrap ammo, straight up bullcrap. I've ran my other LCPs. My other LCP Maxes, they all run Underwood Extreme Defenders, no problem. They run double taps, no problem. They run Fort Scott Munitions, Tumble Upon Impacts, no problem. They're super light. I like this thing. Like I said, I have one concern out of everything, and that's just what your typical concern with an optic is, will this become loose at some point? But more likely to, because it's a lighter gun. Now, I don't know that's going to happen. We haven't experienced it. This thing is locked on. I'm just saying it could eventually. So if you want to mark your screws or whatever you want to do to be tactical, you can do that. But I like it. 100% reliable, great ergonomics, great trigger, great price, great front night sight. You know, the second this goes out and you don't have any lighting, if it's pitch black, you still have a front sight that's fiber optic tritium. You don't have the fiber optic up top, but there's a fiber optic bar in there with tritium in it, which makes the whole front glow up. And if you're aiming, you're gonna see it through your window. So it's gonna be like a mini green dot. So in the light time, you got a red dot. When it's dark out, you're gonna have that tritium green dot. So you're gonna have no problem. And one thing I did notice about the LCP Max is the finish is better than the original LCPs. It just is. I've not had any rust issues with my LCP Maxes. They've been under some pretty harsh conditions. We didn't clean this, we didn't lube it before shooting, and the thing just runs. Like I said, a version without the optics, $230 right now. How can you really beat that price? Unbelievable gun. I like it. I like that Ruger. Even if this isn't for you, at least they're trying stuff. At least they're thinking outside the box. And that's why the Bodyguard exists. Because the LCP Max came out, Smith & Wesson followed. Ruger's always been innovative. They've always made great guns. And yeah, check out Arrowhead Tactical, code SBN for 10% off. If you pocket carry, you need these pants. They have the best pockets where it's so easy to get into them. They're nice and deep. It doesn't show your gun very much. And I have a massive gun in my pocket right now. Code SBN for 10% off. But yeah, the LCP Max with the Reflex optic, great setup. Now, like I said, it does take a little bit of time getting used to shooting a distance with this thing. It is a smaller window, and you really got to learn how to place your shots with a 380 pocket pistol. In my opinion, I love this thing. This is going to be a new carry option for me. Like I said, I've had zero issues drawing it out of the pocket. Now, of course, when I say that, you got to make sure you have the proper gear for pocket carry. I use Arrowhead Tactical joggers and shorts and sweatpants. They're the best. They're meant for pocket carry. They're meant for appendix carry. They have the reinforced belt line. You can use code SBN for 10% off, and you will never have an issue pocket carrying any gun. I even have this at the gun range pocket carrying it. Unbelievable. So, hope you guys enjoyed the video. The new LCP Max is absolutely awesome.